extremely honored that the Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, designated Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Research Foundation as the Secretariat for Y20. And it is a heartfelt thanks from the entire Secretariat team that we convey to him. It is an opportunity. It has been an opportunity for us to engage with some of the best minds. It was an opportunity for us to work with one of the most dynamic team that represented the Y20. Swami Vivekananda, one of the immortal icons of youth, one of the greatest saints and sages of modern India, visited Varanasi 6 times in his lifetime. And the last few months of his life was spent in Varanasi. So I'm sure you realize that this, one of the most ancient cities of India, a city full of history, full of tradition, a city which is in the throes of modernity and with modern aspirations. And therefore, I think this is a very unique city to have been selected for the final Y20 summit, and especially so because it is the constituency of the Prime Minister of India, from where he is an elected member of Parliament. As per Morgan Stanley, this India is different from what it was in 2013. In a short span of 10 years, and this is not India saying, this is the world saying, India has gained positions in the world order with significant positive consequences for the macro and market outlook. India has transformed in less than a decade. Yet, it is not just that. The real accomplishment of India under the Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, is that India achieved this feat along with breaching a record milestone of $770 billion of exports and a robust foreign exchange reserve of nearly $600 billion. This at a time when the world is faced with some of its major crises post World War II. That one of the most successful challenges, one of the challenges that India most successfully addressed, a challenge with which the world grappled, was its management of the pandemic. And economic resilience was achieved while India was racked apart by the pandemic. From administering more than 200 crore dosages of made-in-India vaccines to over 1 billion people, entirely free of cost, and providing free additional rations to more than 800 million people throughout the phase of the pandemic, India made sure that no Indian would be deprived of either life-saving vaccines or basic food items. You may be aware that the pandemic which struck the world a century ago saw a major portion of deaths because of starvation. That was majorly avoided in this once-in-a-century pandemic, and India had a major contribution to make towards it.